Good evening, everybody. You should see this as a bit like a sort of commercial break, because essentially I'm just going to pitch my company to you. But it's going to be really short, and I apologize, I'm reading from notes. My excuse is I've been organizing this event for you and raising some investment, and I'm glad to announce that we raised 100 out of our 150K current round. So anyway, I'm Johnny from Pionr. So a question for you. Who here has a few million to invest in international property? One person. Okay, well, apart from this lucky gentleman here, you're all missing out. So Pionr lets you invest in a diversified selection of global real estate from just £1,000 through our online platform, with deals offering both attractive regular yields and exceptional capital gains. We looked at the investment market and realized that while it's easy to invest in stocks and shares online, serious real estate investment remains the preserve of the ultra-wealthy, like Malcolm was just telling us. And those solutions that do exist don't allow for diversification either by property type or location, making spreading your risk or choosing the best returns very difficult. At the other end of the equation, raising funds is complex and time-consuming for real estate project sponsors. So having worked for the last decade and a half in private equity investment, technology and real estate, I set out to build Pionr to solve this problem. The platform is regulated by the FCA, features world-class security and swift onboarding technology to get you investing fast, and allows you to create and manage your own diversified portfolio all in one place. It sounds great, right? So who's it for? Well, we're initially focusing on the 7 million UK households with income of 150K or more, and we'll then be expanding to cater for the 300 million mass affluent individuals worldwide. And between them, they've got liquid disposable income of $92 trillion, so we reckon there's enough money there to go for. So what we do for them is we put together an international network of pre-vetted project sponsors with impeccable track records who supply the Pionr platform with deals. Because we trust the project sponsors and know them well, we can leverage their expertise to reach a global scope of operations without the need for local offices and staff. Instead of which, we have a sleek, friendly user interface that treats our users like intelligent adults, giving them the information that they need to make the right decisions. And in their personal dashboard, they can invest, monitor their portfolio, access insightful content from the Pionr blog, and even generate printouts for the taxman. We're convinced that our service is worth paying for, but so that our clients can feel even more secure, we only take a small one-off fee at the moment of investment and a small percentage from rental yields, and then a performance fee is taken from the profits when the assets are sold, meaning that our interests are totally aligned with those of our clients. And then in the future, we're planning to develop new real estate analytics software, which will provide new potential revenue streams. The profit share means that the most spectacular revenue starts to appear from year 4 onwards, but even so, our other fees give solid projections based on funding around 300 million via the platform over the next 3 years. It's ambitious, but there's a lot to play for. There are competitors, and I expect you're familiar with some of them, but they give their users very little opportunity for diversification while showing very low levels of technical innovation. So where have we got to so far? The platform's fully developed and tested, we're regulated and have a growing network of project sponsors for deal flow. Actually, if there's any more project sponsors out there, speak to me afterwards. And channel partners to reach our users, and we've got some great customer acquisition strategies, like this evening's event. We're now ready to onboard and launch our first live investment offering and raising money for promoting our project. And we've got great big plans. We're already scheming about creating our own API for integrations into wealth management apps to increase our market penetration, launching real estate debt investment products, and a secondary market. We also plan to create real estate analytics software for picking better assets that can provide added revenue and defensible IP for our future growth machine, which looks like this. We launched the platform in December 2018, and by the end of this year, we intend to be active in at least 2 more European countries, with investors Europe-wide targeted by the end of 2020, then other key global markets, including Brazil, Southeast Asia, and Australasia, joining the mix in 2021, and then clearly world domination sometime shortly after that. So it seems seriously ambitious, I know. But I think I've got the experience and the support to embark with confidence on this journey. My international background in investment, technology and property is supported by a technical team with a combined 18 years of development experience, a strong marketing team across paid, social and content, and a really exceptional group of advisors with a background in regulation and compliance, technology and 40 years of international real estate investment. There's even a successful exit to Facebook in there. And speaking of exits, we see Pionr as a serious contender to join the expected swell of Fintech IPOs within the next 5 years, or to be acquired by a large financial institution. But to get there, we need to grease the wheels. We're currently raising 150k, all SEIS eligible. We're offering 7.5% equity at a pre-money valuation of 1.85 million, which compares extremely favourably to the valuations of other businesses within our sector at this stage. To give you an idea, a business at a comparable stage raised at a valuation of 8.3 million at the end of last summer. The funds are mainly earmarked for marketing, bringing more real estate and finance talent in-house, and ensuring the regulatory and legal efficiency of the business as we expand. So thank you very much for keeping up. We believe we've created a platform that meets a widespread consumer need, and we have a clear plan for creating further defensible IP and scaling internationally. We're raising 150k now, all of which is SEIS eligible. My details are there on the right, so get in touch and please follow us on social media. Thank you very much.
Any questions? You mentioned that you're offering a SaaS-based product based on the data that you get in some analytics there, right? Can you give a brief introduction as to where that data is coming from and what it looks like?
Well, this is a very early stage. We're really only scoping out this as a future development. So over the next few months, with the money that we're taking on now, we're actually going to be taking on a couple of data scientists over the summer who are going to be looking at these data sources. But if you want to talk about real estate data, you might want to talk to Elizabeth later, who runs a company that does just that. And she's going to be around afterwards for drinks, so I suggest you grab her.
Okay. Regarding, you purchased first the properties and then you sell it to the public, or are they
No. So we act as an interface between project sponsors, who are typically property developers or direct real estate investment firms, and allow our users to invest into these properties via a special purpose vehicle structure. And they also have a nominee agreement with Pionr so that we can handle most, other than the most kind of materially significant decisions for them. This means that you can create your own diversified portfolio of fractional real estate assets, manage them all online, and it's fully regulated and secure.
Any more questions?
Oh no, go on.
Who manages the property that you buy?
So these will be typically managed, as Malcolm was mentioning, by an asset manager who will be part of the initial prospectus and put forward by the project sponsor.
So the fee that you charge basically will be deducted from the whole rent that you get, or?
Yeah, so our fee is for the usage of the platform.
I've got a question for you.
Okay, go for it.
Actually, I've got two questions. I don't
No.
know.
Just two question people.
I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
So I'm a small retail investor. I come through the platform. I get this tiny little piece of fractional ownership in a property.
Yep.
Aren't I at the mercy of the bigger investors who will decide when to do with that asset?
No, you're not, because our investors together have collective power, and we will be acting acting along a pre-arranged prospectus time scale. So if, for example, we have said at the start, or the project sponsor has said at the start, that it'll be a 3 to 4 year time horizon for exiting the asset, and they want to exit earlier, that then has to be voted on by our users.
Okay. Anyone else got a question?
Got one more over there.
Yeah. I think this is a little similar to Property Partner, I think. Maybe very similar.
Well, except that with Property Partner you can only invest in the UK, and mainly only in one type of property.
Well, okay. Yeah. The question I've got though is, they're moving into making sure their investors get money from the management of the asset, the property management side as well. And the second thing they do is that if they consult their consultants, real estate consultants, decide to sell the property, that capital growth, you get a dividend on that as well. The number of investors. Does that work with you? So
Sorry, I'm not familiar with their business model to that
So
degree.
if you've got a property, I invested in one of your properties, and then the owner or whoever represents would sell that property, and they've made 8% on it.
Yep.
What, do I get anything back as an investor?
Oh, of course you do. No, you receive pro rata, all of that back, apart from the Pioneer's small profit share. Yeah. I think probably at the end.
We've got time.
We've got time? Okay,
Last
great.
one.
Are we talking about industrial?
So the idea is that we're going to be sector agnostic moving forward. So you'll be able to have a mixed bag. You can have commercial in there, residential in there, tourist, second home residential, logistics, hospitality. So with time, we want to create such depth of market that we can have liquidity across all of these sectors and allow individual investors the access to it, which is currently reserved for the kind of 0.1%. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.